Hello everyone, so my name is Bhavna and I'm currently working as a data engineer in Providence Healthcare in Hyderabad. I have more than 4 years of experience in the IT industry, particularly into the healthcare domain. So, as I'm a data engineer, I can talk about data for as long. I started my career in Infosys where I was working on on-prem technologies like your SQL DB, your Teradata, your Unix shell scripting, and the ETL tools like Informatica Power Center, Talent, SAP BODS. And then I moved on to a product-based firm, Providence Healthcare, and currently I'm working on cloud-based technologies, particularly Microsoft ones like Azure ones, and I'm working along with Microsoft to develop a product detection map. It's live now. You can go there and check www.detectionmap.com. So I have a very strong grip on Microsoft cloud-based technologies like Azure Data Factory, your Databricks, your Azure Data Lakes, multiple things like Logic Apps. I can go on talking about these technologies, and then yes, so I'll be happy to be a part of a Mentorbox team and joining them as a mentor, where I can definitely teach what I have learned in the industry to all the knowledge seekers. Thank you so much. So coming on to my professional journey, I started my career back in 2016 with Infosys, where I joined as a trainee, got to learn a lot many things, and then joined them as a software developer. So being in Infosys, sorry, I have joined like being in Infosys, I have. Learned quite a lot of on-prem technologies like your SQL database, your Teradata, your Informatica Power Center, your Talent, and your SAP BODS and Unix shell scripting. So basically, the whole concept of business intelligence, your ETL concept, I worked on it. I was primarily into healthcare industry. I was working for Bayer, so it's a healthcare domain in itself. So I know the whole process, how US healthcare system works, and how different companies accomplish those different US healthcare laws. And post Infosys, I joined Providence Healthcare, Providence Healthcare. So it's again a healthcare based company. So my complete domain is in healthcare. The Providence itself has around 55 hospitals in US, so they develop products for their hospitals, and I have developed a product detection map with them. Here I'm working on completely cloud-based technologies like your Snowflake database, your Azure Data Lakes, your Azure storage accounts, your Databricks, your Data Factory, your PySpark, Python, and things like that. So I have been completely into healthcare domain, and so I have a good grip on cloud technologies. So especially because we are working on the Microsoft products, and we are working with Microsoft. So that combination is really a good one to get a good grasp on these technologies. So this is a brief introduction about my professional journey. So coming on to the areas of mentorship that I'm targeting, since I have been into data engineering, I can go and talk about any aspect of data engineering basically. So we have lots of data around us, your Google, Facebook, even the shopping site, everywhere we have the data of the people, right? So we have to go and use that data, and this is what right now each and every company is doing. So data engineering is a part of each and every firm right now in the world. So how to handle that data? What is the concept of whole data engineering? So what is ETL? What is data warehouse? What are data lakes? So what is a database? How we handle the database? What is SQL? How to query a database, right? So that I can go on talking, and then different tools through which we can dig into data. So for example, we use PySpark, right? PySpark is a programming language where we can, which can be used to transform the data. So I can go on teaching them the concept of ETL, the concept of how PySpark works, or even teaching PySpark for that matter, or teaching SQL for that matter, and even how the whole cloud technologies work, why cloud technologies are in so much demand right now, what are the cloud technologies that one should focus on to get a better job, right? Because I am in the industry, so I know where exactly what is the need, what is the demand, and how real-time data flows basically, and different tools like Databricks, where PySpark is implemented. We have a community version, so we can definitely teach Databricks itself for free without even going and paying to the Microsoft. We have that free version, so we can go and teach Databricks. I can teach Informatica, I can mentor students on how to groom themselves to get a good job basically. So that is also very important, rather than just focusing on the technical skills, right? So thank you so much. So now coming on to the fact why I wanted to be a mentor. So to be frank, I never thought that I'll be a mentor. But when I saw the opportunity with Mentorbox, I really thought that I'm into industry. I know how things work here, what technologies are in demand. Each and every technology I know, I have used it in the real time with the real time data. I can definitely guide lot many people. So this was the one thing that struck me, and I really thought, yeah, let's go ahead with this. And also, when I go back to my previous days when I was in college, or there was a campus hire around, I did not know, I did not have anybody from the industry itself speaking to me that yes, these are the technologies, focus on that, this is how you should be. So these are the things, or these are the qualities, or these are the top skills that industry looks basically in the new hires, or in all, in any person whom they hire, not just the new hires. So I did not have anybody, but now the same thing. Now I have a platform like Mentorbox. I can definitely go on and share my experience, share my knowledge with the folks. So what's wrong in that, right? That's the only thing I thought, and there's no second thought after that. Then let's go ahead. There is no nothing bad in sharing the knowledge. I'll be happy to do that with the folks around. Thank you so much.